Moto pass PPP. Moto pass PPP.
Peter Obi had a busy day today in the FCT, Abuja, campaigning for the African Development Congress (ADC) for the forthcoming elections in February 2021. Meanwhile, former presidential candidate Peter Obi has launched a sharp criticism of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the recurring collapse of Nigeria's national electricity grid, warning that the persistent failures stand in stark contradiction to the president's own campaign promises on power supply. In a post shared on his official X handle, formerly known as Twitter, Peter Obi on Wednesday recalled Tinubu's 2022 campaign vow, in which he promised Nigerians that if he failed to deliver steady electricity within his first 4 years in office, he should not be re-elected for a second term. Obi noted that despite this pledge, the national grid has repeatedly collapsed twice in January 2026 alone. He further pointed out that in 2025, the grid reportedly failed about 12 times, plunging large parts of Nigeria into darkness and disrupting economic and social activities. In quote, he stated, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign promise in 2022 was clear, Obi wrote. Meanwhile, according to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if I do not provide steady electricity in my first 4 years, do not vote for me for a second term. Yet, in January 2026 alone, the national grid has already collapsed twice and the month is not even over. Last year, it collapsed about 12 times. According to Peter Obi, this troubling pattern represents a direct contradiction of the assurances given to Nigerians and should deeply concern every citizen who desires progress and stability for the country. This reality sharply contradicts the promise and should worry every patriotic Nigerian. The former Anambra State governor also drew attention to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ongoing foreign trip to Turkey, questioning the timing of such travels amid Nigeria's mounting domestic challenges. Obi highlighted that Turkey, with a population of about 27 million people, roughly one-third of Nigeria's population, generates and distributes over 120,000 megawatts of electricity, while Nigeria continues to struggle with less than 5% of that capacity. He argued that the contrast underscores a failure of leadership priorities and urged the president to focus squarely on resolving Nigeria's pressing internal crisis. In quote, Obi stated that our appeal is simple: stay at home and confront the nation's problems. At this rate, he waited, we may hear of trips to Palau or Vanuatu while critical issues remain unattended at home. Beyond criticism, Obi called on Nigerians to shift their attention away from early election calculations and instead demand accountability, competence, and responsible governance from those currently in power. The focus must be on fixing Nigeria now, not merely preparing for the next election, he stressed. Also, Peter Obi took his campaign to Zuba today, mobilizing grassroots support for the African Democratic Congress in the ongoing local government elections in Abuja. His visit drew party faithful, youth supporters, and residents of the area as he emphasized the need for credible leadership, accountable governance, and people-centered development at the local level. The former presidential candidate used the engagement to urge voters to participate actively in the electoral process, stressing that meaningful national change begins from the grassroots. He also reaffirmed his commitment to supporting candidates who reject money politics and prioritize services and integrity in public office.
We are delighted to have him in our midst as the Motor Papers Pillars Association. Baba, you are welcome, sir. Motor Pass, BBB. Motor Pass, BBB. In our midst as the Motor Papers Pillars Association. Baba, you are welcome, sir. Motor Pass, BBB. Motor Pass, BBB. Thank you, Your Excellency. You are welcome, sir.